Hello everyone, my name is Khoula Mehmood. I am a student of Rehan College Kurangi Campus Teacher Training Board Camp.
That sounds really clear. If you want, you could also add something like, I'm eager to grow my teaching skills and work with students in the future, just to wrap up your introduction with a bit of a personal touch.
Today I am going to discuss an important topic, how to create a daily routine for success. A good
Perfect.
daily routine helps us stay focused, progressive health, and motivate successful people don't success by look their success because of disciplined habits and smart routines too. So today I'll ask some interesting question about building a successful daily routine and share useful guidance with you all.
That's really nice. You've got a great flow there. You might just add a quick example, like a successful person or a small habit, to make it even more relatable. Then you can dive right into those questions.
Now my first question is, what does a successful daily routine mean to you?
That's a great question to start with. It really invites people to reflect on their own habits and what success looks like for them. Once they answer, you can build on their ideas or add practical tips.
Now your second question, why is having a daily routine important in life?
Exactly. That question helps people really understand the value behind routines, like how they bring structure, reduce stress, and make big goals feel more achievable. Once you get some responses, you can follow up with tips on how to build that routine step by step.
Now, my third question is, how can morning habits affect our success?
Ooh, that's a really powerful one. Morning habits kind of set the tone for the entire day, right? You could explain how things like exercise, planning, or even just a quiet start can build momentum and focus.
Now, my fourth question, what time should a person wake up from procrastinate?
That's a great one. You can mention that it varies depending on the person, but a lot of successful people choose early morning, often between 5 and 6 a.m., because it gives them quiet, uninterrupted time to focus before the day starts.
Now, my fifth question is, why is planning the, the day important?
Exactly. Planning the day helps clear priorities, stay organized, and make sure we're not wasting time on distractions. It gives each day a sense of purpose and direction, which is key for staying on track towards success.
Now your sixth question, how can exercise improve daily performance?
That's a great one. You can explain that exercise boosts energy, sharpens focus, and reduces stress. Even a short workout in the morning can increase your productivity and keep you more motivated throughout the day.
Now your seventh question, what role does health eating play in successful routine?
That's a really important one. Healthy eating fuels our body and mind. It keeps us energized, helps us stay focused, and supports long term productivity. So when we eat well, it's easier to keep up with our daily goals.
Your ninth question, why is time management important for success?
Exactly. Time management is crucial because it helps us prioritize tasks, avoid procrastination, and make the most of each day. When we manage time well, we can balance work, rest, and personal growth, all of which contribute to success.
Your eighth question, how can student manage study time effectively?
That's a great practical question. You can suggest things like setting a study schedule, breaking tasks into smaller chunks, using tools like planners or apps, and setting specific goals for each study session. That way, their time is focused and more effective.
How can we avoid distance during the day?
Great point. You can talk about strategies like keeping a dedicated workspace, minimizing digital distractions like turning off notifications, and taking short breaks to reset your focus. That helps keep the day on track.
Okay, what are the best habits of successful people?
Ooh, that's a big one. You can mention things like waking up early, setting daily goals, practicing gratitude, continuous learning, and maintaining a balance between work and rest. These kinds of habits keep them disciplined and motivated.
How can goal setting improve our routine?
That's a fantastic question. Goal setting gives us a clear direction. When we know what we're aiming for, it's easier to break down steps, stay motivated, and track our progress. That keeps the routine purposeful and on point.
Why should we procrastinate important tasks first?
That's a great one. Tackling the most important tasks first, especially when you have the most energy, ensures you make progress on the big goals. Once those are done, the rest of the day feels more manageable and less overwhelming.
How does reading help in personal growth?
That's a wonderful question. Reading exposes us to new ideas, perspectives, and knowledge, which broadens our thinking and helps us develop both personally and professionally. It's like a daily mental workout.
Okay. What role does discipline play in success?
Discipline is really the backbone of success. It keeps us consistent even when motivation fades. By sticking to routines and habits, even on tough days, we build resilience and keep moving forward toward our goals.
Why should How does reading help in personal growth?
I see what you're getting at. So, reading helps by expanding our knowledge, sparking creativity, and encouraging reflection. When we read, we encounter different viewpoints and practical wisdom, which helps us grow emotionally, intellectually, and even socially.
Why should we procrastinate important tasks first?
Exactly. Doing the most important tasks first ensures that your peak energy is focused on what truly moves the needle. Once those big priorities are handled, you have a sense of accomplishment, and the smaller tasks feel easier to tackle later.
What role does discipline play in success?
Discipline is really foundational. It's what keeps you going when motivation fades. It helps you stick to your routines, follow through on plans, and keep consistent effort, which is crucial for long term success.
Okay. How can social media affect our routine?
That's a big one. Social media can be a huge distraction, pulling us away from important tasks and eating up time. But if used mindfully, it can also inspire, connect us with others, and be part of a balanced routine.
Why is taking break important during work of study?
Really important. Breaks help us recharge, avoid burnout, and actually improve focus when we return. Short breaks give our brain a chance to process information so we stay more productive in the long run.
How can we stay motivated every day?
That's a really key question. Staying motivated often means connecting your daily tasks to your bigger goals, celebrating small wins, and keeping a positive mindset. Also, mixing things up, like changing your environment or adding variety, can keep things fresh and exciting.
What is the importance of sleep in a health routine?
Sleep is absolutely crucial. It's when our body recovers, our mind processes information, and it supports overall mood and focus. Without good sleep, even the best routines can fall apart, so it's really foundational for success.
What are the biggest challenges in following a routine?
Yeah, that's a big one. Some common challenges are unexpected interruptions, lack of motivation on certain days, or simply not being flexible enough when life happens. The key is adjusting without being too hard on yourself and keeping the big picture in mind.
How can meditation of player improve focus?
Oh, that's a great
Meditation.
point. Yeah, exactly. Meditation calms the mind, reduces stress, and improves self awareness. By practicing it daily, you can sharpen your focus, stay present in the moment, and keep distractions at bay, which really supports a productive routine.
How can a routine readers strict and script?
That's a great question. A routine creates structure by giving us predictable times for work, rest, and self care. With that predictability, we spend less time worrying, which reduces stress, and we feel more in control of our day.
Why should we track our daily process progress?
Tracking our daily progress is so important because it keeps us accountable, lets us see what's working, and helps us make adjustments when needed. It also gives us a sense of progress, which can really boost motivation and confidence.
How can we balance work, study, and personal life?
That's such an important balance. You can do it by setting clear boundaries, like defining specific times for work, study, and personal time. Prioritize tasks, communicate your needs, and don't forget to schedule downtime so you can recharge and avoid burnout.
How can we build confidence through daily habits?
That's a great one. Confidence grows when we consistently show up for ourselves by setting small, achievable goals each day, celebrating progress, and taking action even when we're uncertain. Over time, these daily habits build a strong sense of self belief.
What advice would you give to someone struggling with routines?
I'd say start small. Pick one or two simple habits and build from there. Be patient with yourself, stay flexible, and remember that it's about progress, not perfection. Over time, those small, consistent steps add up to a solid routine.
Your last question. What is the select to maintaining a successful daily routine long term?
Ah, great closing. The secret is consistency, sticking to your routine even when life gets busy. It's also important to regularly reflect and adjust your routine so it stays aligned with your goals. By staying committed, you'll see long term success.
Okay, thank you so much, everyone, for listening and sharing your thoughts on this mindful topic. Creating a daily routine in one of the best way to improve our lives, activities, goals, and stay organized. Small positive habits every day can learn to big success in the future. I
That was
hope
a
this
really nice.
question helped you understand the importance of discipline, time management, and health habits.
Absolutely. You laid it out really well, and I think your listeners will really appreciate those practical tips. If you ever need to adjust or dive into another topic, I'm here to help.
Thank you so much. Thank you once again. Have a wonderful and successful day. Healthy.
You're so welcome. Thank you. I hope you have a fantastic day as well. Take care.